Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of Ask 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦. Today we've got a question from Bas Moerkerken. Bas Moerkerken is a student of mine and he asks, what kind of string instruments did you use on the 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦 album? And can you tell a little bit about them? Well, first of all, this one is my main guitar. I used it on the complete 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦 album. It's made by a Polish brand called Ayreon. Custom built for me. Really like the dark purple color. Some of you may notice this logo which is laid in the fretboard. It's from my former band called 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦. The fretboard itself is made out of ebony wood and the top wood is poplar. Over here we've got a volume knob and a tone knob, which of course controls the volume, and the tone knob you can dial in some bass or more treble. Then we've got two humbuckers made by 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦. It's the SH4 TB4 JD and it's the SH2 Jazz pickup by 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦. You can control them with this pickup selector. And then there are two little switches over here. One is a toggle switch which switch between humbucker mode or single coil mode. And I've got over here I got a switch, it's called a kill switch. Let me demonstrate this to you. First of all, the sound as we used it mostly on the album. So this is the bridge pickup, volume at max level, tone knob is fully open, and this was in humbucker mode. Well, let me demonstrate to you the single coil mode. If I put that on, it's a more MIDI, a little softer sound. We use this on the verses, for example, on the courtship. So it has less output, but still heavy, but more brightness. And then there is the kill switch. I only use this one live, if I have to switch between guitars. Maybe some of you have seen the Into the Electric Castle live shows. I use this guitar as my main guitar. I had to change quite often between different string instruments. And then there was this kill switch. But normally you've got sound on, and with the kill switch turn off, it kills the sound, so you can easily change the guitar without people in the crowd going nuts. Let me demonstrate to you the second guitar I used quite often. Here we have my acoustic guitar. This one we used on 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦 as well. This one is made by Taylor. It's called the Taylor GS Mini with a koa wood. It has an ebony fretboard, same as the electric guitar, and it has a built-in pickup. I will demonstrate to you how this one sounds. First of all, I need to tell you I've changed to another pick. Normally I use very heavy, thick pick, 1.5 millimeters. My signature pick, Bob Wijtsma, there's the 𝗟𝗜𝗕𝗥𝗦 logo at the back. But for more strumming parts I use a 0.6 millimeter Dandria Pro Grip pick. It sounds like this. When I used the thick pick on the acoustic guitar, we did that too on the second song of the Anne Frank chapter, and then I had this solo part in the second song, the Annex, and it has a very sharp, more heavy sound to it, which stands out, and that's what you want. But if I would strum, for example, the same part I just played, it won't sound that cool. So it's less dynamic, it's hard. And with the thin pick, it's you have much more control over the dynamic. That's for guitar number 2. Let's head over to guitar number 3. So here we have guitar number 3. This one is made by a manufacturer called Ortega. It is the Jewel series Jade, and this one also has a built-in amplification system microphone. It's a Fishman pickup which is built in, and this one we used on, for example, the beheading, the intro. Sounds like this. It also has an ebony fretboard, and most important to the classical guitar is they have nylon strings instead of steel strings, sounding soft and warm. That's what you want. I also play this one with my fingers, very important. I have much more control over what I want to do with some strings. Can put more emotion into playing, and we only use this guitar on the bonus tracks, which I did together with Dianne, and only played by fingers. Yeah. Very nice instrument. Well, let's head up to the last string instrument I used. Let me grab it, and here we have it, the special triangular guitar. It's a balalaika. It's made in Russia, in Moscow, in the 1960s. And funny story is, I bought this one when we were doing the second chapter, Anastasia Romanova, and I bought it for 25 euros at a second-hand flea market. I had to do quite a lot of work to get in this nice. It was very dirty, it needed some fresh new strings, but it sounds great. Tuning for the balalaika, it has 3 strings on it, which is tuned in E, E and A. So you've got the same string, same sound. It's unison. And on top we've got the A. Let me demonstrate to you how this one sounds. Cool instrument. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm looking forward to do another episode for you guys. So if you have any questions, please drop them below this video, and make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you didn't already did that. If you want to get your hands on one signature pick like this, you can go to our web shop. See you soon. Take care. Bye.